Okay, rifle configuration. I just wanted to give you a brief overview of my rifle and the rifle that you will see throughout this video. This rifle is actually, like I showed in the introductory video, this rifle. It's actually a Ruger American. It's a barreled action from Ruger American that I've taken out of their stock and put into the MDT field stock. It was $300. And then I actually did the paint job on this. I don't know if you can see it really well. It's a sponge job, paint job. I did it myself. So I also have made a couple of other adjustments to it to get this rifle shooting extremely well. First order of business is I changed out the trigger. I have a Timney trigger in it that's specific for the Ruger American Gen 2, and I have it breaking at right about 2 pounds. It's really, really crisp. I just actually got done comparing it to a Seekins trigger, and I would actually say it is just as good as the Seekins trigger now that it's in and set at 2 pounds. Another thing that I did to this is I changed out the bolt knob and the bolt handle here to an Anarchy Outdoors bolt knob and bolt handle. And it makes it just feel a little bit more tactical. I'm able to get a better grip on it. It doesn't feel so dainty like the Ruger Americans put on there. What I have on it for my optic is I have my favorite optic ever made by any company minus the Leupold Mark IV. And that is the Arken EPL4 6 to 24 by 50 millimeter. I can get plenty of adjustment out of it to be able to hit targets out to 1,000 yards with this 22 Creedmoor rifle. I'm extremely, extremely happy with it. It's a first focal plane scope. And then I have the Vortex, the basic Vortex rings on it that are like $100. So this rifle is set up to be used in a long range competition style setup. I also have put on a full length Arca rail right here so that it gives me a very flat surface to be able to like rest a bag on it and then rest it on a barricade, or I can mount it to a tripod. So that is what I've done to this rifle. It is a slick shooting rifle. I just took it out and got it zeroed a couple of days ago, and I am a .855 inch group, and that's it with a 6-shot group at 100 yards. So super happy with this rifle. This is going to be the rifle that I explain all of the concepts and principles about rifle setup. I strongly suggest you get yourself a rifle similar to this. It doesn't have to be this rifle. If you have plenty of money, go out and get you a Seekins. They kick ass. However, if you're on a budget, you can pick up a Ruger American for $650. A lot of the times you can find them for cheaper, used at gun stores and things like that. And you can probably get into one for $550 if you really look around. And then you can put it into a different stock, get you a good scope. I'm not going to go into details about scopes in this video. I'm just going to show you how to mount them. In my paid for service, I go into extreme depth on scopes because they're very important to understand and they can be complicated. So, Ruger American 22 Creedmoor in an MDT chassis with an Timney trigger and an Anarchy Outdoors bolt and bolt knob with an Arken scope. It's a great rifle. Can't wait to show you more about it.